Hello and welcome to a video for this listing. It's a JVC Mini DV handheld camcorder. It's nice and small. The mechanism appears to work pretty well actually. There's a small ticking coming from it which sometimes creates a touch of noise on the picture, but not that bad. The lens is optically good. There is no lens cap. It doesn't have a an auto lens cap to it. We've got stereo mics, 32 times optical zoom, controls there, a DV out, a little strap for your wrist, for your hand, a decent battery, it's holding up well, SVHS, there's the mains adapter plugged into it at the moment, and an AV output. Also a viewfinder as well, which works. Wide angle telephoto lens. There's the screen. There's the fish tank that it was filming earlier on. If my Panasonic will get in focus. So that is basically a freeze frame of what I took just 10 minutes ago, and it's stopped. So let's it's probably because it's been on freeze frame for too long. I'll just press play again. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put the screen in there like that. And if I open this up, now you can hear that ticking coming from the mechanism. That's essentially, that noise is obviously a lot less frequent when you're playing back, and even less frequent in long play mode. But I can't get any audio out of it. I've tried every left-right setting, mix, narration setting on it, but it just doesn't seem to want to play any audio. I hadn't tried that auto button there actually. Yeah, it comes with its mains charger, a battery, obviously the caddy. You'll need a tape for it. And I suspect it's the original JVC tape. I imagine this was pretty expensive in its day because it's a pretty small unit, and if I just hit that pause button, that is a really good quality sharp pause. Normally most video recorders always used to have loads of lines and bands across it, but you can just get the audio to work. It was working, it dropped out, it was going, you know, in sections and then dropping out, and I thought, well, I'll just leave it recording for a bit and see whether that cleans it up a bit, but it hasn't, so it's just doing that. So yeah, as I say, the screen's nice. You can mount it flush like that or do selfie work with it. It's got a tripod mount on the underside. The sticker's worn off a bit, so it's a GRD 340EK. Zoom works all okay. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll just it's awfully boring this, but I like to try and explain things as fully as possible. There you are, you can see the fish moving with me. It's just actually doing a narration, but obviously it's not come out. So if we stop that on the little doodah and then put it into, it's in play already, I'll just show you the menu. There's the menu, and if I put it into record mode, so you can just see it recording. There's the little plant there in the corner. It says sound 12-bit. You can see that zoom's pretty effective. And if I just hit the record, and if I hit the button for taking a still, there we go, it takes the still as well. That's my hand. And then if we go back to record, to playback, and then just hit play. There's no remote control or anything with it. Let's go back to the plant. There we are. And then that's the fish. There's the plant. There's the time code running along the bottom in hundredths of a second. Actually, quite nice. And you'll see my hand come across. There we go. So pretty good order. Bit of fettling required if you're an absolute novice with these things, it might not be the right for you, but to be fair, I think that's going to come good. As the audio was working and it was dropping out and now it's not, it's probably just some muck on the mechanism or the tape. But if I show you the mechanism working, this tape is old and it's really cheap, so I just think it's probably something down to that. But there's the mechanism in there. Thank you, bye bye.